Hey everybody, Rose Matter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episodes 11 and 12 of the Psycho-Pass anime. In the last episodes, we had Makishima and his partner in crime, the Hunter, who we learned is a cyborg. Cyborgs exist in this world. Shouldn't be too much of a shocker, but that's a thing that we also have to, learn about. So the two of them have set up a trap for Kagami because, the aftermath of the Oreo situation, how Kagami kind of knew exactly what was going on and managed to figure things out. It's interested in Makishima and he wants to, I guess, test Kagami. I don't know what his grand scheme, what his purpose of, I don't know if it's just he's interesting to Makishima, but he set up a masterful plan of using Akane's friend as bait to lure Akane to the location, knowing that she was also going to bring Kagami, and then Kagami is, was separated from Akane, and him and Akane's friend were basically put in kind of this maze situation where he had to pass a trial. And we left off with Akane and the enforcers and Gino going in to save Kagami. Hopefully, I'm hoping Akane's friend's gonna be okay because I feel like of all the characters, she's the most likely to be kind of collateral damage. So let's jump into it. That cliffhanger just really made me want to see what happens next. So let's get into that. All right, Masoka. I gotta remember his name. I'm glad the two of them are together. Please let nothing bad happen to Work Dad. Oh, wow. So it was. Oh. So they sent out. Okay, no, Kagami was the one who sent out the reinforcements. At first I was thinking, uh did Makishima also send out, did he use the voice changing software, whatever that he's got to send out the reinforcements? Or was that Kagami who did it? Because I also wouldn't put it past Makishima to basically lure all of the police into that area for some reason. But at the same time, Makishima, he gave him the tools in order to be able to call for reinforcements, so there must be some reason behind it. He obviously doesn't care if the police come and find this secret underground area that he's got. It was like the hunter guy said, where the hunter, the difference between him and Makishima is the hunter wants, basically, he wants to win, he wants to catch his prey. But Makishima wants to give Kagami a chance to be able to win the game. I just why what's his reasoning for this? Makishima obviously has some sort of, something about the Sibyl System, whether he just is playing against it just to see if he can, or if he has another reason behind it. And her name is Yuki. I have to remember that. Poor Yuki. Just having to run around in no clothes. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm excited for this. We're gonna have some action right here. Will this be the end of the hunter? We'll see. This feels like a trap. Yeah, that's how I fix my electronics usually. Is yeah, just give it a good hit or kick. That takes care of the problem. Nice. Oh, he's just so cool. Ooh, oh, so fucking cool, man. It's so effortlessly cool. Oh, did he? Oh, he got shot. Oh, okay. Well, silence after every 2 shots. Impressive. Even after being shot, he's able to, like, be thinking about that kind of stuff. And of course, Makishima is not surprised about that because he gave Kagami the tools to be able to call for backup. Oh, those eyes, so creepy. How did I never notice how creepy his eyes were before I realized he was a cyborg? They all have time for a monologue, don't they? And he's smiling the whole time he's listening to this. Oh, they're so strange. Oh god, I hope he doesn't kill any of the members of, like, the enforcers. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a test as well. Oh man, my poor boy. I mean, I guess he's not he's not immortal. It's nice to see that even he can, like, kind of let his guard down and get hurt. Because it wouldn't be fun if a character was just completely, like, they're just too badass and, like, they can nothing bad can happen to them ever. Oh, whoo. Oh no. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, my boy. An arm is one. Oh god, he just, like, lost his arm completely. Oh. Oh gosh, I know he's just gonna be able to follow the blood. I'm sure Kagami will do something. He'll be able to, like, do some sort of trick with his blood to fool him. This is like he's chasing after a wounded animal, right? There's Ode Joy again. Oh, so creepy. Come on, Kagami's smarter than that. He's totally luring him into a trap, isn't he? Maybe he was in that barrel and he rolled down and he's gonna shoot him. He put his... Oh, Yuki! He was! He was in the barrel! I called it! Hell yeah! Woo! Wow. Wow, did he use Yuki as, like, bait? Did he tell her, be like, go there? Wow, damn. Oh, he's not looking good, though. Yuki, I have a bad feeling. Don't say that. Whenever you say stuff like that, it's not gonna be good. Because Makishima's still around. Such a gentleman. Even though he kind of put her in danger's way. Whoa. What? What? Whoa. Makishima, okay. Oh, poor Yuki. That's... She shouldn't have said that... She shouldn't have said we won. That was... You are tempting fate at that point. Oh, no. Yeah, you gotta think that's pretty, it's gotta be an old school gun, you know, they have like all of these high-tech guns now. I imagine there probably aren't too many guns in this world, though. She's gonna have to make a decision. Go for Kagami, or go for her friend. He's gonna be okay. He's the main character. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I don't know if Akane's gonna feel guilty, because it's like Gino said, like, this is your fault, this happened. If, you know, like, if something happens to Kagami, it's because of you caused this. Which is a little harsh. She's gonna go. She's like, I screwed the backup, yep. Good, I'm glad. Like, let Akane have her moments. This poor girl, like, she's been just in the background, it feels like, the whole time. That's what I want to know. I want to know, like, it's a game, obviously, but what's his grand goal for this? Is this literally all this is about? He does all this just for, like, his entertainment? I mean, I don't mind shirtless Kagami, but not like this. I don't want him to be hurt. Of course he is. It's just like the stereotype, like, oh, that... I like this old guy, man. He's awesome. I like how he tried to do the stereotypical, like, yeah, like, oh, I know that I'm hurt, and but it's like, I'm gonna get up, and he's just like, no, you're not. Oh no, I'm saying this, but I'm like, oh, I have a bad feeling about Masuka. Oh, it's like, I don't think Akane's gonna die either, but I like this guy too. I want a little bit more, like, let's get more into this guy. Like, he's such an interesting character. The fact that, you know, he was deemed as like a latent criminal, basically since he was 5 years old. Like, let's learn more about him. Oh gosh, what if Akane accidentally shoots her friend and then her hue's gonna like be horribly clouded after? Maybe he's just gonna toss her off the off like over the railing. Like he's not even phased at all. I'm sure, of course, he's gonna have a way to escape. Okay. I figured that there was that connection where I wonder if he's into like social psychology, like Kagami and his professor. Oh, poor Yuki. Yeah, I knew he had something against the Sibyl System. He probably wants to bring it down. Whoa. Whoa, what? He's able to beat the system, and that's why nobody's been able to catch him. Hmm, interesting. We're getting to the philosophy of this, eh? Oh, he's gonna fuck up Akane, isn't he? He's gonna kill Yuki. Because everybody talks about how good Akane's hue is. Okay, drop the gun, but... Yeah, he's like, what are you gonna do? Oh, gosh. Oh, no, what's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, God. And she can't do anything because her gun won't work. Oh, that's why he dropped the gun. He's like, are you gonna use the gun that I dropped? Aww. It's just so sad seeing them both shaking. Oh, because it says he's not a criminal? Wow. Oh shit. Alright, alright. Oh! Akane, come on! Rebel! Rebel! Come on! That's what he wants. He wants her to rebel against the system. Oh my gosh, this is so... like your hair. It's like he's a sociopath where it's like it doesn't register. Oh, it's like psychopaths or sociopaths who can like beat um oh my gosh, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like lie detector tests because they don't show any. Oh my gosh. So that's the thing. It's like she has to decide to kill him with a gun that on her own, even though it says that he's not a criminal. She can't be like, it's the gun that decided I can kill this person. I have to decide that I can kill this person. Oh, this is very interesting. I wondered, like, how was he able to stay under the radar? That explains it. And there he goes, spouting about philosophers and stuff. True villain right here. This is very interesting. I have such a bad feeling. Oh, what if she kills Yuki? Dear girl, you gotta put the other gun down. You can't do that one-handed. You can't. Drop it. No, you dropped the wrong gun. Oh god. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. Oh no. Oh, Yuki. Oh god. Oh god, she's gonna slit her throat. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh. Fuck. Akane. Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna fuck her up. Oh man, that is whoa, that was I had a bad feeling. I was like, I had a bad feeling something was gonna happen to Yuki. But man, I didn't think it was gonna go like that. And I wonder if Kagami's gonna feel some regret. He's gonna feel bad that he couldn't be there to save Yuki. Yeah. Oh no. Maybe he's gonna be afraid she's gonna go down the same path as him. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Oh. It just felt like, okay, we are, almost halfway through. No characters have died, and, characters at least that aren't criminals. It had to happen, but that was still the way it was done. And now we're gonna have to deal with how is Akane gonna deal with this? Is she gonna become like Agami? Is she gonna let the trauma get to her? Or oh man, yeah, that was a good episode, but damn, that was rough to watch. 3 years ago. Okay, we're doing a all right. Having a flashback episode. Oof. Eh. Eh. Okay, we're having oh, that's that's the enforcer. Is that the enforcer? The one who like it looks like her. Who is that? I was like, she looks like the one that we know like nothing about. Ooh, I'm just like, ooh, painting over some nail that's all like that. Oh, it is her. It is too. That is her. That is her. Because we know she likes music. So okay, so she used to be a musician, and now she's in. Wait, what? I'm so confused already. Because, I mean, obviously something must have happened to her to make her have to become an enforcer, made her a criminal. Oh gosh. So if they is it possible? Is it possible to purify your hue? Can you basically, I assume you can be rehabilitated, right? It is really creepy. All right, well, I'm glad we're getting some. Okay, yeah, this girl we've like know nothing about. So I'm glad she's getting some spotlight here. Okay, interesting. Oh, we got a new intro too. So I wonder, like, also, how do they pick who is an enforcer? You know, I understand why Kagami, like, he would be a primo enforcer, considering he's already a detective who has like skills like that. But like, she's a musician. Just like, why would they pick her? You know, to be part of like the police force? So, all right, so we got her. Let's get some episodes. Let's get the one about the redheaded guy, and also let's get one about Masoka as well. I think he's the one I'm most curious about. And I'm okay with having a flashback episode and like some episodes kind of expanding upon the enforcers. But man, after what happened with Akane, I want to know like what's going on with her. Like I really want to see the aftermath of you know, that traumatic event. How is she going to be affected by it? I have to say I prefer the original intro. It was a lot more artistic, and I like the song better. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, unless you're in prison or in a psychiatric hospital, whatever this is. Probably a combination of both. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't imagine them putting strings be able to, you know, give a psychiatric patient something with a string. So they can't even show. Wow, wow. If they show even a little bit of annoyance, be like, and we're gonna just put you out. Okay, so they can be rehabilitated, but obviously something happens for Gino to come and tell her like, oh, you know, like, hmm, okay. Oh, Kagami, all right. All right, so this is Kagami as a detective. Okay, that's why she has connections there. I definitely prefer his enforcer suit. He's not meant to be like a buttoned up detective. I like his more kind of casual look. Oh, this is the guy that, that's the guy that got killed, the enforcer that Kagami was close to. Right? I assume that's him. That's what I want to know. Yeah, well, I mean, that happened to the artist, right? Wow, just imagine you have to be approved to become an artist. Okay. So she just has latent abilities. Okay. Does he say, like, we'll give you a fast track if that's the case, like, if you help us? Oh, literally, just like, I'll give you these strings. That's it. That's all it takes. Aw. I wonder if something happened to this girl. Something obviously happened to this girl. They were like, she was nice to her. They were friends. Obviously, she kept that nail polish. An unauthorized band. Okay. Damn, I like this girl. The little I've seen of her. She's like a true rebel musician. These two are just, they just look the part, but they're not actually. Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. Well, I mean, the Sibyl System was right about that. She does have those latent abilities to be like a detective. He looks a little out of place. Yeah, I'd say so. This kind of sounds like the prison system. It's just like, if you're just punishing people, but you're not trying to rehabilitate them, you throw them back out to society, they're not going to do well for the most part. Even as a detective, he's just like, I do what I want. Yeah. One thing for Kagami to be like, don't be reckless. All right, so she's still alive. I was afraid maybe she had died or something, and that had been like a traumatizing experience. Oh shit. Wow, okay. Did they not notice? Like, he's in a full-on suit. He doesn't quite fit in. You think he'd at least go in, like disguise or something. Maybe something's, her name's Rena? I'm guessing something's gonna happen to Rena here. Or maybe she'll save her friend. Yeah, she's gonna save her friend, isn't it? Maybe be like, that's why I'm gonna be an enforcer, is maybe I can save people. Oh no. Really? You're literally holding somebody hostage? And it hasn't shot up his crime coefficient? Wow, so he's just like, I'll take her out. Damn. I'm hoping he's just... Wow, I don't know how to feel about the Sasayama guy. I'm hoping he's just, you know, trying to scare the guy. Oh, that's creepy. Is Rena actually bad? Did she plan this? I mean, she did say, like, she seemed like she was kind of rebelling against Sybil as well. Yeah, Rena does seem like the way that she said, like, I don't want to make music that, is in line with Sybil. I think that's stupid. So I can see her as being kind of like an anarchist as well. Oh shit, yeah. Maybe she was forced to kill Rena? I take back what I said about liking Rena. I mean, I understand the Sibyl System's not perfect, but it's like, don't try and hurt people in the process of rebelling against it. Oh, wow, yep, it jumped up quite a bit there. Wow, he didn't even hesitate. Sasayama, Kagami was definitely right about he was definitely a loose cannon. Coming from Kagami, who's like, he can be a little bit of a loose cannon himself. I guess it's a whole thing. It's like you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself to overthrow a system. I mean, I'm not. She's speaking some good points. The music and also the Molotov cocktails. Those help too. Wow, so it was her being institutionalized that pushed her. But I want to know why. Why was she institutionalized in the first place? Oh shit. I'm betting she's gonna be forced to kill her. This feels like this is the with Akane, this is like the Akane thing with Makishima. It's like that dichotomy of just like you weren't able to act in the moment. Or you're an invalid user. Oh, okay. Okay, so never mind, she was gonna shoot. I'm sure that it was no coincidence that it had this episode after the one with Akane showing the difference between the two of them. Was it just a test to see if she would try and do something? Kagami seems to do that a lot, doesn't he? It was like him bullying that guy at the warehouse and trying to get him wound up. So it's like he has a method to the madness. Whereas like with Sasayama was okay, interesting episode. I still don't know why she was an enforcer. Or not why she's an enforcer, why she ended up here in the first place. What was the thing that caused her? They did say the art. Like when people get into their art sometimes, is that literally all it was? Is just like she got too far into her art that it affected her hue? I wonder if we're gonna have her reuniting with Rina at some point in a future episode. Oh, she left it behind. And the strings. Okay, that's her walking away from her old life. I guess she realized in that moment that she was willing to do what she had to do. She's like, oh, I guess I got it in me. Okay, this is a weird. um, um, okay, kind of a weird outro. All right, so two really interesting episodes that are quite different from each other. The first one was just a mixture of just action and just uh, philosophy and horror. Just it was a really good episode. I would say probably one of my favorite ones so far this season. Was just the action at the beginning, with the enforcers and Akane and coming in to try and save Kagami, and Kagami showing that he's not invincible and he can get hurt. And of course, the ending with just poor Yuki basically being sacrificed for Makishima to test Akane, and Akane failed the test. The whole thing about being like, will you kill me if the Sibyl System tells you that I am not a criminal, but you can clearly see that I am not a good person. I have done horrible things, but the Sibyl System says that I'm perfectly fine. So are you going to take the matters into your own hands? Are you going to kill a person that this system that you work for says is not a criminal? And unfortunately, she couldn't do it. And I was hoping maybe she would at least. I mean, she did take the shots. She tried. Unfortunately, she failed. I assume that she shot, but not at him. Maybe she hesitated at the last moment. But like even from episode one, it seemed like she had a little bit of hesitation about following the Sibyl System completely when she saved that girl who got attacked by the man, because she felt bad for her and wanted to try and help her out. But it was just a really interesting way of going about it. Now we're starting to see more of Makishima, like what he's trying to do. That whole speech about the will of people and everything, and him saying that his hue has been perfectly fine since he was young, and nothing has ever seemed to cloud it. Not to say that Akane, she is infallible and that hers won't get clouded either. But they talked about it from the beginning about how she has like a beautiful hue, and it's always so clear. And I feel like that's going to be the watershed moment, similar to Kagami, where like this is the make or break. Like is she going to let this affect her? Is she going to be able to come back from it, or is she going to learn that maybe she has something similar to Makishima, where maybe she has a hue that cannot be um, tampered with at all? So like the reason why, like why is he so special? Is he the only one in the world who has this ability, or are there other criminals that are lurking beneath the surface that the Sibyl System has not been able to catch? We're also learning through the second episode about this underground, like almost anarchist groups that are popping up, and Makishima, he seems kind of like the extreme version of that, where they want to fight back against the system. And I like that idea because we have that kind of like in the real world here. It's just people who want to go against the establishments and who want to bring it down. For better or for worse, they have their reasons why. And also learning, I assume that's the reason why Yaoi, whatever her name is, the reason why she became a latent criminal was something to do with her art, because they said something about like how even people, they have to be basically approved of becoming artists, and even then if they get too deep into it, it can affect their hues. So that's really scary to think about. That's something that is like your passion, and you have to get approval of it, and it can affect you in a way that it destroys your whole life. And seeing more into the world of like what it's like to be a latent criminal, and you have to be able to have your hue improve, or you're basically stuck there forever, or you're killed. And it seemed like she took kind of the best way out, which is like to be an enforcer, because at least it gives her, quote unquote, a little bit of freedom. And learning about her relationship with Rina, and Rina going the opposite way, where she is going full on like, I want to bring down the system, whereas she is going like she's becoming a part of the system. And it would be really interesting, just to have this Rina character introduced. Maybe she will become a future puppet of Makishima, because I could see her gravitating towards someone who says, like, I want to bring down the system too. I want you to help me. So that would be cool if she came back in some way, and maybe there was a similar situation where this oh my gosh, what is her name again? I'm gonna look this up. I know it starts with a Y. What is her name? Okay, Yaoi? I think that's probably not how you pronounce it, but maybe she'll have a run-in with Rina again. But yeah, as much as like I enjoy, I'm glad we got some backstory into, especially these the enforcers that are just kind of behind the scenes, like you barely know anything about them. Are we gonna get one for all the other characters as well? Because like it's basically been the Kogami and Akane show. So it's like I would like to see more about them, but at the same time, like I really want to get into the aftermath of Yuki's death and how that's going to affect Akane. So hopefully that's something that we will get to see more of in the next couple of episodes. But these were some really good ones, very different from each other, but I quite enjoyed both of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to episodes 11 and 12, and stay tuned next week for episodes 13 and 14. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Until then, bye.
Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Nana, Kaori Makoto, Revealing Storm, Tequila Mockingbird, Jared Fan, Izzy Ibo, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, Icognito, Locus Carolus, and Mad Goldsmith.